Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite nurse. Today's video I'm going to show you how to do tomato paste with preservatives. And to start with, first of all, you get your tomatoes and wash it. I've already washed this one. Then you blend with your blender if you have blender. If not, you put it in a container and take it. Is it? So after blending your tomatoes, this is the outcome of it. Then you pour it in a clean pot. So I used that commercial blender because my blender has spoiled. So when you pour it inside the pot, you cover the pot and leave it to boil. So I'm going to leave it to boil. Then when it boils, you check on it. Then use spoon to remove any particle that is by the side and put it inside. So you allow it to boil for some minutes. Now the water has come down and I'm not going to allow it to dry. I don't like allowing my own to dry. So here, or see the outcome now, the water has already calm down. So this is how I like to cook my own. I don't allow it to dry because if it dries, if I start using it to cook, the color will change. So after cooking it up to this level, then you're going to get your sieve. Any sieve you have. This is the sieve I have. There is another one that looks silver. You can use that as well. So you pour the already cooked tomatoes inside your sieve. So you can pour it directly, but I like to take my time to scoop it out. So this is what I'm doing exactly in this video. So I've already scooped out all the tomatoes inside this sieve. Now after this time, I'm going to remove it and show you the water that came out from this one so that you will see the difference. So because I know so many people will be like, this sieve is too much, or it's not going to waste the tomatoes. Don't be fast yet. So I'm going to remove it from that top where I kept it and I'm going to show you the water. So this is the first water that drained from the tomatoes. So am I going to discard this, or what am I going to do with this? So let's continue. So I'm going to pour this water on top of the already sieved tomatoes. These ones will serve as extra sieve to it. So it will serve as extra sieve. I'm going to pour back the water on top of this. So you are not going to pour it out because I still have tomatoes inside that water. So you put it gently. You don't pour everything at once. So I'm going to put it gently. I'll continue doing this. After pouring the water, I will leave it to sieve, to stay here for some hours so that the water will go out. And another importance of doing this is, if you know you find it difficult when you are preparing your stew normally gives you this sour taste, as in each time you finish cooking your stew, when you taste it you get this sour taste, then you can use this method because it helps you to remove all the water that you don't need. So I'm going to continue doing this. It requires a lot of patience, and you don't do this when you want to cook immediately. You do it for some minutes before you start cooking. So this is how I will continue pouring the water, and I'm going to show you the water when I must have leave it for some minutes. So now I've already finished pouring that first water. I'm going to cover it now and leave it for some hours to drain totally. So now this is how the tomatoes look like. So I'm going to show you the water that is remaining now so that you see the essence of that. So this is how your tomatoes looks like. You see, this is how the tomatoes looks like. This is how you make your paste, and this paste can serve you. If after doing this and I use it to cook stew, that stew will be so thick. I will continue adding water, chicken stock. So if you want a stew that will be so thick, you can use this instead of using the artificial tin tomatoes. So this is the water. This is the last water So don't be afraid of using any sieve that you have. Once you follow the process that I just did here, you see, so when you leave it for some hours, the water will drain. Then you store it within either a ziploc bag or the plates that you use to store things in your freezer, and it's going to stay for you for some months. Me, I do this every year, and it stays in the freezer for some months. So if you have light, you can use this. It is totally free of artificial products. So thank you so much for watching this video. You can watch any of these videos and click my video at the center so that you will subscribe if you've not subscribed to my channel. Remember, this channel is about living healthy, and that's why I'm showing you another option of doing your tomatoes healthy. See